Well, I've just entered the Wakimika River, going into Wakimika Lake. I'm not sure what the length is that I have to paddle because it's all kind of windy. But I think somebody from the Friends of Temagami said it'll take me about an hour to get through here to the lake, so we'll see. There's a bit of a wind against me, but it's not super bad. It's just some gusts. Super pretty here. Well, it is 1:30 and I am still on the Wakimika River. I think I'm a little bit past halfway. It's hard to say. It's very windy, and I don't know, when I get out, I get out. It's no big deal. I really like it. It's nice and pretty. It's very calm, and the river changed directions a couple of times, so the wind is no longer pushing at me. It actually is non-existent at this time, so that's pretty awesome. This is so pretty. Well, it's 2:30, and after doing like 100 S-turns, I am finally out of Wakimika River and onto Wakimika Lake, and I am happy to be here. I am very happy to be here on this lake, and I'm a little bit worried because I'm going to do the Obabika River on the way out later on the last day, and it's supposedly like that times like 1,000. The whole thing is just S-turns all the way, so oh well, maybe it's just because it's the end of the day and I'm tired. I've been paddling a lot today, and I am so ready to have a swim and lie in my hammock and relax for a little bit. Well, I'm paddling on Wakimika Lake. I'm about 2/3 of the way to the beach sites. I made a point to go around the island so I could see if I could find the petroglyphs, which I could not. I did see some stuff carved in, but I couldn't make anything out, so I guess I shouldn't say I didn't see them. I just didn't see anything in them, I guess. I went by this island where the petroglyphs were on. There was a site there, and I kind of wanted to stop. I'm super tired. I've been drinking so much water. So funny. I've had this Catadine water bottle almost 3 years now, and I've never used it. I think I took it on one trip. It's awesome. It has a filter inside, just like the Catadine gravity filter, and all you do is scoop water up from the lake, which is not cold, but I mean it's warmer than the stuff that's been sitting in my Nalgene all day in my canoe, which is like sitting in the sun and is so hot. And then you just squeeze it and drink. And it's not even hard to get the water out, like it just comes right out. And it's instant. It's so fantastic. So what I did this morning was I filled this up to drink along the way, And then I filled up my Nalgene and I put some Purinize in it because it only takes an hour. And then I was drinking this most of the day, and I noticed my Nalgene is scalding hot, so because it's been sitting in the sun. So I have to make a point to put it under my seat in the canoe. I have a little bungee over here that I clip it to so it doesn't roll around in the boat, but that's obviously not the best on hot days. So anyways, I am procrastinating. I'm gonna make my way over to this campsite. I cannot wait to get in the water and just put my head in the water. I'm so hot and super thirsty, so can't wait to lie in my hammock either. I hope that one of those sites down there has some sufficient trees, because I didn't bring my chair. It got kicked out of the pack at the last minute because I had too much stuff. Well, I have made it to the beach, the spot that I've been waiting to see, which I think is so cool. And 30 years ago, this beach was packed. Well, next month. I think it was September that they started, with people standing up for Temagami and doing everything they could to stop the logging equipment from getting through the roads. They were all set up here on this beach. Many very prominent people and people from the community and people from Earth Roots, and it's pretty cool. And poof, just like that, my lovely little tropical Temagami retreat is all set up. Got my food hanging there just for now. I found a great place to hang the rope. I haven't done that yet. It's the only thing I didn't do. Got my pots and pans there. Like I said, nice place to sit on the log, my map, my charger. My water's over here in the shade so it doesn't get hot. Got my hammock right here, so I have a beautiful view of the water. And my book's in there already. And then my tent is set up over here. I left the fly off because it's pretty hot out and I don't think I need it. It's not supposed to rain. Actually, it's Friday. I think it's supposed to rain overnight at some point, so maybe I'll put it on later. We'll see, but it's just inside the tent, and my bag is there. And then my washroom is just down there. So all good to go, and now I can play. I am just kind of stumbling around here like a zombie. I'm so tired. So I'm going to jump into the water for a bit and cool down first of all, and then I'm gonna lay in my hammock and I think have a little snooze. So I will see you in a bit. Well, I've scratched my leg on this stupid thing twice now. It's actually part of the big log that I obviously can't move because it's perfectly balanced. So I thought, okay, what can I do? Because I'm going to do this again and again. I've been here for an hour and I've done it twice. So there. Now I can walk into it all I want. And I'm not going to scratch my leg. And I have toilet paper if I need it. back from my walk. I have to admit, this is a pretty sweet spot. I'm just lying here in the hammock. There's a beautiful cool breeze. The water is lapping up on the beach, making a beautiful sound. It smells like pine trees, cedar. It's fantastic. I'm loving it. Alright, so over the last 2 weeks, I've been experiencing some really bad colitis symptoms, and I can't eat practically anything. So I had to concoct up a meal for the backcountry that I could eat and that wouldn't get bad. So this is what I came up with. I have angel hair noodles, or angel hair pasta. I brought some kielbasa and I just chopped it up. I've got some butter and some garlic and some salt and an egg. And so basically I'm going to cook the noodles, and then I'm going to toss them up with some garlic and some butter and the egg, crack the egg in there and like cook the egg in the pasta. And that'll give me some protein at least, and none of these things should hurt me. Not really in a great setup here. I've got everything on the ground, so it's kind of hard to film because you can't see everything down there. So I'm going to film that and then I'll come back. Alright, so that's frying up nicely, and obviously the kielbasa is already cooked, right? So it doesn't have to cook. I'm just going to heat it up and kind of get the flavor into the kielbasa. I'm really excited for this meal because I'm so hungry. I didn't eat very much last night. I didn't eat very much this morning or today. I'm kind of afraid of food right now, being in a canoe all day long on a lake. It's kind of hard to get out and use the bathroom, especially if you're out in the middle of the water. So I've just been like eating super light, which is bad because I'm using so much energy. So I'm really looking forward to this meal, and I hope it's going to be nice and tasty. Just simple but good. I gotta go stir that. I threw the egg in first because once I put the pasta in, it's kind of harder to cook the egg. You know, it is a very hot pot, but I'm outside, and so I thought it would be more guaranteed to make sure I cook all of the egg and don't have any raw egg left before I put the noodles in. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually just toss it around a little bit, and then I'm going to throw the pasta in. Alright, so there it is, all done. Doesn't look like anything really spectacular, but it smells delicious. You know, anytime you use garlic, if you love it, which a lot of people do, it's going to be yummy. I just put a little bit of pink Himalayan salt on there and a little bit more garlic, and the piece de resistance would have been some Parmesan or some cheese on top, but unfortunately I can't have cheese, so I'm going to try this and see how it is. That's actually better than I expected it was going to be. I'm very happily surprised. I think cooking the kielbasa and the butter and the garlic, the kielbasa tastes really good, and it's even a little bit browned. It's really good, so I'm going to go eat this. Bon appetit. I'm just chilling in my hammock. Finally. I did get in it a little while ago, around 5:15. I think I was in it for about a half an hour. I kind of dozed off a little bit, and then I woke up and I said, you know what, I'm going to make dinner. I'm hungry. I didn't want to eat super late. Last night I ate at like 10:15 or something. It was ridiculous. So wanted to get that all done. I got a Jolly Rancher for dessert. Blue raspberry. That's why my tongue is blue. I also had 2 pieces of chocolate. Thank goodness I bring that dark chocolate bar, because I brought a whole bunch of little mini Aero bars. They're all liquid. And I brought a Twix liquid. So it's a good thing I bring that dark chocolate bar. I think it's 75% cocoa. It's from the dollar store, but it's pretty decent chocolate, and it doesn't melt. So it's a good thing. It's in a little foil packet. I don't know if that matters. kilometers, but anyways, I have done all the things. I think it's about 7:30. The sky is starting to cloud over. As of the forecast yesterday, it was supposed to start raining around 9 o'clock tonight. So I put the fly on the tent. I had it open all day. I was trying to air it out. I was actually going to sleep with it open tonight, and then I remembered it's supposed to rain. I hung the food bag. I put a garbage bag around it just in case it rains so it doesn't get wet because it gets really heavy. I went and filled my dry bag with water because the water is so churned up. There's actually whitecaps on the lake right now, and the water's all churned up, and I didn't want to take the water from right here because it was so just covered, like all kinds of stuff in it. So I paddled out a ways, and then I took it out, filled the dry bag, and then I pumped it. Put the pump in the dry bag and just used the hand pump and pumped a whole bunch of water. So I have a full Nalgene, I have a full the Catadine bottle, and that thing's amazing. And the food bag's hung. All my stuff's pretty much put away. I just have a handful of things here that I need, and I'm gonna sit here and edit some pictures and videos. I'm excited to see the video I took of Alex, and something else I really wanted to see today, but I can't remember. Oh, the loons, the 18 loons. I want to see how that came out. I'm going to check my room for tomorrow and see what's up, and I will check back later. Thank goodness I have my hammock. Well, I just made a wee little fire to get rid of the 5 little mini noodles that I didn't get to strain. I couldn't strain on the pot. I poured that in there with the pasta water. And I brushed my teeth and I spit the toothpaste in there. So just having a little fire, very small, just a couple of little sticks, just to get rid of those smells, and waiting to see if the sky is going to do anything. The sunset is actually behind me, well, over my right shoulder, so I can't see it, but I mean, if there was something spectacular, I could go out in the canoe and take a photo of it, but nothing's really happening, and it's supposed to rain around 9 o'clock, which is less than an hour. So I don't know, the sky's kind of cleared up, but there's still clouds in some places, so we'll see what happens. Well, the loons are out there making all kinds of calls. It is 10 after 9 and I am in the tent and I'm ready for bed. I am toast. I'm so tired. It's really hot today, and I was supposed to make a makeshift hat. Didn't do that. Monday and Tuesday it's supposed to rain. It's going to be really crappy without my hat. I really did forget it. I looked through all my stuff. It's not here, so it kind of sucks. Hopefully someone finds it and gets it back to me. That would be nice, but I'm sure the chances of that are very slim. Anyways, I had an amazing day today. Lots of paddling, lots of sun. It was wonderful talking to Alex. He shared so many cool things with me, and I can't wait to see him again. And this campsite is probably one of my favorite campsites of all time. It is spectacular. Sandy beach. Even though it's kind of hard to swim because you have to walk, like I walked forever and ever and ever and ever, and I never got past my waist. But other than that, it's extraordinary. Beautiful shady spot, nice fire pit, tent, nice flat spot for the tent right next to everything. There's a privy, big log to sit at by the fire, beautiful views. It's just stunning. It would have been great to have a sunset. I wouldn't have seen it from here anyway, but hopefully I get the sunrise. It's supposed to be foggy in the morning, so we'll see what happens. There's my friends calling again. Oh my gosh, and seeing all those loons in one spot, that was insane. I love that. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. I have 3 portages tomorrow. I think I have such a small day compared to today. I think I'm paddling a total of like 3.5 or 4 kilometers, and I have 3 portages. One is 700 meters, one is like 165, and the other one is like 1,024 or something like that. So less than just under 20 or 2,000 meters of portaging, and then I'm in Sylvester. However, Sylvester, I noticed today the campsite is right on the portage. Not sure if that's true or not. Sometimes it just looks like that. So I will check tomorrow. If it is, I may do the extra 850 or 900 meter portage into Hortense and stay there. We'll see how I feel. I should be able to do it. And then it just makes another shorter day for the next day. The days are actually getting easier on this trip as I go along, so I like that. Not that they've been hard, you know, but I did do a lot of paddling today. Anyway, that's about it. Good night. I went down to the beach. I videoed some thunder, and I saw some lightning, and then it started raining really hard, so I just came back into the tent. So that's pretty cool that I got to do all the things before it started raining. I've got my raincoat out now in case I have to get up and go anytime soon, but hopefully I don't. I am extremely tired and I'm going back to sleep. Good night.